All right. So find the sum of the first 50 terms of this sequence, 4 plus 7 plus 10. Well, I see that this is arithmetic. I see that my first term is 4. My n value, it asked me for the first 50 terms. My d value is 3. So we had our two different methods, our two different formulas. This first formula called for knowing the first term and the last term. This second way called only for knowing the first term n and d. So if we go with one of those, I'm going to start with 50 over 2 times 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. Putting that in my calculator, I've got 50 divided by 2, 2 times 4 plus 49 times 3, and we end up with 3,875. In this other method, I have to figure out what my U50 is. Well, that's going to be U1 plus n minus 1 times d. 4 plus 49 times 3, 151. So I could say S50 is 50 over 2 times U1 plus UN. 25 times 4 plus 151. 3875. Exactly the same thing. Here I should have labeled this as S sub 50 because we didn't find S of n. We found the sum of the first 50 terms. And yeah, that's how we do it. This one, I know the first term, I know the last term. I can see that I'm going up by 2.5 every time, so let's label that. First term, 8. Nth term, 83. D value, 2.5. Well, to use either one of these formulas, I have to know the n. So the first thing I have to do is find n. So I know 83 equals 8 plus n minus 1 times 2.5. Subtract 8, and then divide by 2.5. That's going to equal n minus 1. So n, 83 minus 8, divide by 2.5, plus 1. It should be an integer because it says that 83 is the last term. So let's check it out. 83 minus 8 over 2.5. And notice how I'm not even doing any of the simplifications in my head. Just going ahead and doing my algebra until I get my n value of 31. And now I'm going to use this version because I know the first term and the last term. So n is 31, so the sum of 31 terms, 31 over 2, u1 plus 83. So now I'm going to end up with 31 over 2 times 8 plus 83. And I end up with 1,410.5. Notice every other term ends in a half. So my sum is either going to be a whole number or ending with a half. And in this case, we had one that ended with a half. So I'm going to stop here and come back and do example 7 as its own video.